In this podcast episode, Hector Hughes discusses the concept of burnout and the impact of overstimulation on our lives. He shares his personal experience with burnout and how it led him to start a company that helps people unplug and go off the grid. Hughes emphasizes the importance of recognizing the signs of burnout, such as feeling dissatisfied and not being excited about life. He suggests that burnout can manifest in different ways and that even low-key burnout is widespread in society. He identifies several causes of burnout, including overstimulation from phones, social media, and work. He also highlights the role of people problems, such as feeling underappreciated or resentful, in contributing to burnout. Hughes believes that systemic issues within companies and organizations can lead to burnout among employees. The guest introduces the idea of misalignment burnout, where individuals may be working towards a future that is not aligned with their authentic desires and values. He suggests that this type of burnout can occur even if everything appears fine from the outside. Hughes encourages individuals to ask themselves how they are really feeling and to consider if they are happy or content. He believes that happiness comes from aligning various aspects of life, such as work, relationships, and values. The host shares his own struggles with feeling disconnected from his emotions and the difficulty of accurately assessing how he is feeling. He mentions the importance of asking powerful questions to gain insight into one's feelings and mentions the work of Peter Crone, who helps people break free from the limitations of their minds. The host reflects on his own experiences and the pressure he feels to constantly produce content and meet deadlines, despite having control over his time. He realizes that he may be bullshitting himself and that his blood markers and the concerns of those around him indicate that he may need a break. Hughes agrees with the host's assessment and suggests that the need to feel special and remarkable may contribute to burnout. He believes that trauma is also a significant factor in burnout and that trauma can be broader than commonly understood. He shares his own experience with psychosexual therapy and how it helped him address trauma related to relationships. The podcast also explores the concept of dopamine detox and its relation to overstimulation. Hughes discusses his reliance on alcohol and how it was fueled by his insecurities and the need to please others. He shares his decision to take a break from relationships due to the pandemic and later seeking psychosexual therapy to address his teenage anxieties around sex and lack of confidence. He reflects on how therapy helped him develop healthier relationships and address his insecurities. The guest also discusses his experiences with meditation and mindfulness. He shares that he initially tried various forms of meditation before attending a silent retreat focused on Buddhism, which he found transformative. He emphasizes the benefits of meditation in cultivating self-awareness and compassion. He also highlights the value of diffuse thinking, which allows the subconscious mind to generate creative ideas and solutions. The podcast delves into the concept of people-pleasing and its impact on self-worth. Hughes shares his own struggles with people-pleasing and the realization that he needed to prioritize his own needs and authenticity. He discusses the book, No More Mr. Nice Guy, and how it explores the issue of people-pleasing in depth. Hughes explains that dopamine is released when we engage in pleasurable activities, such as using our phones or scrolling through social media. However, excessive stimulation can lead to addiction and negative consequences, such as decreased focus, productivity, and overall well-being. Hughes shares his personal experience of feeling overwhelmed and burnt out by constant digital stimulation, which led him to take a silent retreat. This sparked the idea for Unplugged, a company that offers digital detox experiences in cabins in the UK. He emphasizes the importance of taking breaks from technology and creating space for reflection and self-discovery. The discussion then shifts to the challenges of recommending books or experiences that can have a profound impact on someone's life. Hughes explains that the effects of reading a book or attending a retreat can vary depending on the individual and their circumstances. However, He highlights the importance of exposing oneself to the right kind of experiences, such as Buddhist retreats or spending time in nature, to increase the chances of serendipitous realizations. Ali shares his own experience of taking a step back from the day-to-day running of his business and going on off-site retreats with his team. He describes how these retreats, facilitated by a coach, have led to significant realizations and strategic insights. Hughes agrees and emphasizes the value of creating time and space for reflection and unpacking complex issues. The conversation then returns to the topic of cabins and the concept behind Unplugged. Hughes explains that Unplugged offers cabins located a short distance from cities where people can disconnect from their phones and spend 3 days offline in nature. The goal is to provide an experience that allows people to experience the benefits of digital detoxing and develop a desire for more offline time in their lives. Hughes shares that the effects of the digital detox experience are not immediate behavior changes but rather a change in perception. Participants often feel a sense of empowerment and calmness after locking their phones away and disconnecting from technology. They gain a new perspective on their busy lives and often come back with a desire to make positive changes, such as exercising more or eating healthier. The conversation concludes with a discussion of the business side of Unplugged. Hughes explains that they own and operate the cabins and work with landowners on a revenue-sharing basis. They focus on building a brand and marketing the experience to people in London and other cities. The goal is to normalize digital detoxing and make it a regular part of people's mental health routines. In terms of advice for someone interested in disconnecting from technology, Hughes suggests starting small by removing excuses for checking your phone, such as getting a map of the local area or leaving your phone at home when going for a walk. He emphasizes the importance of taking small steps and gradually increasing offline time. Overall, the podcast highlights the importance of disconnecting from technology and the benefits of digital detoxing. It emphasizes the need for reflection, self-discovery, and creating space for calmness and relaxation in our lives. The conversation provides insights into the concept of dopamine detoxing and offers practical advice for those interested in incorporating offline time into their routines.